guys, today is Saturday and your girl has been sleeping and I just finished shooting another video and I was like, you know what, since I'm really in the mood to talk and just talk, let me shoot another video. Okay guys, my name is Balto the R and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, hey, this is a healing community. We talk anything poetry, coffee, healing, you name it, and the list goes on and on and on. Yes guys, on today's video I'm gonna be telling you guys something a little bit different. I thought, hey, I always talk about serious stuff. How about I just jinx it a bit and give you guys a story time about how I almost found love in a taxi. Let's get right into this video. Guys, so this happened sometime last year. I was still an intern where I'm working right now, and I was from work because I remember I wasn't feeling too well, so they let me go early at work. You know what? Before, actually, let me rewind. Let me rewind. This video is just me trying to lighten up your souls and your minds and your heart, because I get it. We want to heal, we want to talk about serious things, but how about we bring something a little funny? And like, this video is gonna, like, I'm gonna laugh most of the time, but I'll try to not laugh so that you guys can laugh with me and understand what I'm really talking about. So guys, what happened was, as I said, like, okay, they let me go early at work, and I wasn't feeling well, so I had a doctor's appointment, and then my manager was like, that's fine, you can go see a doctor, you're not really okay. All right, okay, cool. So I get a taxi and it's me and these two ladies and one guy. So they get off at Hillbrow and I'm left with this guy and I'm sitting front. Okay, when there's not a lot of people in a taxi, I always, like I said, I panic a lot. So I read a lot into situations like, there's only two women, one guy in the back, so that's three, and then the driver, that's four, so that's two women and two guys. Do I trust women? Well, not really. A lot happens. Women sometimes just, they become props into these things that happen. It's like, if I were to get lost, it doesn't have to be today. All right, so I sit front seat. Okay, cool, this guy is nice to me, we're talking. He's like, you smell so good. Guys, by the way, side note, I'm really obsessed with smelling good. Like, I'm so obsessed with smelling good, and I'll tell you guys why I'm obsessed with smelling good. Because when people bully you and say you smell like certain things when you grow up, you make sure that you smell good, because you don't understand why people are so mean. Anyway, that's not about them. Let's not give them the space and the stage. Okay guys, so what happened was, so this guy is asking me, am I okay? And I'm like, do I tell him? Do I become weak? No, I'm alright. I'm just finished early today at work and I have a training in Rosebank, so I have to go to town and catch another taxi to Rosebank. So, you know, he's like, oh no, I can drop you off if these people are not going to North, so I can drop you off. So North is like another taxi rank in the Joburg CBD. So he's like, no, I can drop you off at Rosebank. And I'm thinking, nigga, I paid 14 rands. Why you wanna add more money? Because I don't have money and I'm not really going there. I'm just going to the doctor, you know. And he's like, but he was really nice. That's the thing. He was a really nice guy. So obviously he's speaking in Zulu, yeah, bro. And I mean, I'm that one person. If I'm sitting with Xhosa speaking people, I don't care if my Xhosa is incorrect. I go with the flow. If I'm sitting with Venda, I'm still learning. I try by all means to actually just always explore other people's languages, even if I don't make sense. Sometimes I say things and people are like, what do you mean? And I explain in English, they're like, oh, actually this is how you say it. So he was speaking to me in Zulu and I struggled to actually say some of the words. So I would mix Zulu and a little bit of English, all right? So your girl was just like sitting in the front seat and talking to this guy about my job, what I do, and he was like, yeah, he's gonna take me out to the movies. And I'm like, but I can take you out to the movies. Well, I didn't say that out loud. I mean, meaning I can get free tickets, you know what I mean? So he then says to he then says to me, I want to ask you something, and I really hope it's not. And I like the fact that he was so respectful also on how he structured his question to me. And it's like, I hope it's not offensive. Are you gay? And I'm like, why do you ask? It's like, I get a feeling that you might be, but I'm not sure, and I don't want to offend you in any way because I really like you and I want to get to know you better. You wanna get to know me better? Me? guys, I always get so surprised when people want to get to know me better, because I'm like, guys, I live in my head. I make scenarios in my head. I meet people in my head. I'm famous in my head. I'm the most popular person in my head. I can sing, I can dance, I can rap, I can swim, I can do all these things until I'm actually around people and I'm like, hi, my name is Bo. So yeah, I like coffee. What do you like? Honestly, coffee always saves me out of awkward conversations. And this guy's like to me, so I wanted to get to know you better. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. He wants to know me better. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Then he says, I know unentombi, meaning I know you have a girlfriend or you have a girl or you have a partner or whatever that the case may be. But I like you and I want you to be my girlfriend too. Guys, I'm sitting front seat, okay, close to the door, and this taxi is moving fast, and I'm thinking, I just literally came out to this guy, and knowing how homophobic a lot of people are, you know, and I wasn't thinking. I just told him, yeah, no, I'm gay, I'm lesbian. So, I mean, you can beat me up for being gay. Actually, you can just drive this taxi of, like, you know, in the middle of nowhere and just hit me up and do whatever you want to do. And I wasn't thinking, and that's how comfortable I was, because, and that's my problem. I always think everybody is nice. I need to calm down and just always just have a little voice that tells me, shut up. You're telling people too much of yourself. Shut up. And it's like, I know unentombi, and I want you to be my ntombi as well. It's fine, you don't have to dump your girlfriend for me. I wouldn't ask you to anyway. Alright, this is this guy saying to me, I wouldn't ask you to anyways. But Nyatana, like, you're such an, I can tell you're such a nice person, and I don't know what it is about you, but your energy is so nice and I want to spend time with you. And if now you say khaya umama uzojabula ukuthi nginentombi, I'm sitting there like and then people get off at Hillbrow now. So we're approaching Hillbrow now, and I'm excited because I can see that I'm almost in town and I'm about to get off. And he says to me, he doesn't, like, now after the people get off, they got off at the same stop. He stops, he doesn't move. He says to me, he looks at me in the eye and he says, Nyazi ukuthi unentombi. He repeats himself, alright? He repeats himself and he says, Nyazi ukuthi unentombi. Man, ngifuna ube ntombi yami. Yabona wena, if ngayisekhaya, umama uzojabula ukuthi nginentombi enhle kangaka ethande. What is it? Like, I'm so lovable, you know? And I'm thinking, no, I want to go home. Just drive me to where I need to get off. I want to go home because this is really uncomfortable to me. And I'm like to him, no, yeah, no, if I date you, that means I'm going to be cheating, you know? And then he goes, yeah, I knew it, you have a girlfriend. And I'm like, oh, this was a trap, because I didn't know to laugh or to be serious. And then he says to me, if you afuna ukujola nami masitshontshane. Hey, I saw my father. Guys, it is so uncomfortable for me because I'm thinking, okay, cool, I'm in the most dangerous place. If anything were to happen to me, who do I go to? The fact that I'm being lesbian and this guy is really trying to get it on with me, it's really hard. Now, the interesting part, it's this part I'm going to tell you now. And I'm going to tell it with a serious face, all right? Because I can't get over it. Till today, every time I'm in a taxi, I fuck up my earphones. I mind my shit, even if I'm frantic or whatever, because I'm tired of being put in an awkward position. So this guy says to me, I knew it, what's a lesbian man. So I keep quiet. He's like, oh, fast. I keep quiet. I literally look at him and I say nothing. He's like, oh no, don't worry, I want to ask you one favor though. Then he smiles and he does this. Yo, I knew that day my life is ending. He says to me, since you can't date me and your girlfriend, I want to say it in his words. Njengoba ungangifuni, ngoba unentombi. Ngicela sitshontshane ke. Meaning, can we have a quickie? Can we have sex? Can we make it now? We don't have to see each other again. You know, that type of thing. And I'm like, oh no, he didn't. He didn't just ask me for sex in a taxi, let alone in Hillbrow. Wait, and he didn't just ask me for sex because I'm lesbian. That's weird. So that means he's being homophobic, but in a nice way, offering me sex. As they like saying, you haven't tasted man, so you don't know how man feels like. And I'm there thinking, holy crap, I am dying today. I'm about to be pregnant. And how do I explain that? Because I spoke to this guy. I gave him access to my vulnerability. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth right now? Nigga says to me, yeah, asitshontsane manje ke. Yabona taxi empty, ngiyazi ipark le eYoville. I will drive there, you and I make out. Angeke ngotshele umuntu, nami angeke ngitshele umuntu, angifuni inamba zakho, nawe ungathathi inamba zami, siyavumelana, isivumelano ke lezi. Yabo? And then he says to me, bayenza amanye ama-lesbian and mina ngine 200 ke if awufuni ukuthi ngikutshontshe for free. Me 200 rand to take off my pants, lower them down for another guy, not even for another guy, for an entire whole guy to have sex with me because I'm freaking lesbian. And I was there like, oh my goodness. And I'm like to him, no, I'll take your numbers, we can go out on a date, and then if I really like you, we can date. That's me trying to come out of the situation. You know, your mind freezes and you're like, this is it. This is it. This, I'm dead. I'm gone. It's zero. I'm finished. My life is gone. I'm gonna be pregnant with a baby that I don't even want yet. I'm gonna be with a guy's gonna breathe on my neck, and I don't even know him. Like in a park, in a taxi. Oh my goodness! Just because other women are doing it who are lesbian doesn't mean I want to do it. I don't know why they're doing it, and I don't judge them. But honestly, like, why do you want to do that to me? Why do you think I want to offer myself to you for 200 bucks? Wait. What do you think I want to offer myself because I'm lesbian and I want to sleep? I don't want to sleep with you. So I'm trying the best that I can because my head, my mind, I'm panicking. Remember, I have anxiety. Remember my anxiety story? I have anxiety. Do you remember that? I suffer from anxiety. I panic, and when I panic, I can't breathe. My heart goes boom, boom, then it goes boom, 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 boom. I'm sweating the palm. My palms are getting softer and they're sweaty. I'm shaking. I normally do this with my fingers when I'm stressing because I'm panicking. I have an anxiety attack. I can't breathe. I take out my water bottle. I always have a water bottle in my backpack, and I drink water and it goes, and this guy's like, hey, kokumoya, if awufuni akho nkinga ngizokukhipha ye sizojola ye umlahle umuntu wakho ye because umoshile isikhathi. And I'm there like, yeah, I'll definitely give you my numbers and you and I can go on a date. Because this guy was like, calm the fuck down, child, calm down. You don't have to do it if you don't want. But now it means you and I have to date because you wasted my time. Because you know what I want from you, but you want love. And nigga, I don't want love. I was there like, it's fine. I give him my numbers, right? I had 2 phones. So this one had an MTN number. So I saved it on my other phone. And the other phone I put in my bag, all right? So now I don't know this MTN number and I need to give him. So I'm like to him, let me buzz you. He gives me his numbers and it's right on my other phone. I don't have airtime, guys. I call and it's like, I don't know, my phone keeps saying error. Let me send you a call back. I sent him a call back. This guy gets happy, saved my name. He asked me, what's your name? And I said, my name is Precious. It's like, Precious who? And I said, Precious Smith. And he's like, Mhleman. And I always see you sometimes at the text and I'm thinking, if I give this guy a wrong number, this is it, I'm screwed. He's gonna find me and he's not gonna be happy with me. And I might actually die because I told him, not in so many ways, but I told him and admitted to him that I'm actually gay. Alright? I told this nigga that I'm lesbian. Meaning, I might just get killed the next time I see him. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this nigga kiss me. I'm not gonna let him touch my hand. I can't do that. It was the most terrifying moment of my life. It's funny now when I talk about it, but oh my goodness, yo, I almost became somebody else's wife. Wow. So interesting. Then we drive to the taxi rank, which is like 10 minutes drive from where we were. Get to the taxi, nigga comes out. he stops these guys who sell cokes. He buys me coke. Guys, he bought me coke. He gives me the coke. And I'm thinking, oh, do I drink it now? I don't even like coke. I take the coke and then he's like to me, yeah, I ran for my life. And ever since that day, I took that SIM card, I threw it in a bin. And that's the day I decided that in my life, I'm gonna take a bus to work. Now, even when I get sick, guys, I'd rather request see me in a taxi anymore, going to home early than my bus arrives. I don't do it anymore. And I actually, like, when I got home, I called this other guy friend of mine. I was like, the most horrific funny thing just happened to me, you know? And we were actually laughing. And he was like, but you know that guy. Like, the thing with me is, I don't know why some of the guys are really attracted to me. Maybe it's because I'm really awesome. But I think people fall in love with personalities more than looks. People can tell. People, like, sometimes your energy radiates and it's easy for someone to pick up if you're a nice person or not. So I think in my instance, it's some of those things where somebody just like you because they can tell you're a really nice person and they're attracted to you because I don't know what they see when they look at me. It's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't want to know. But I actually get asked out by more guys than girls. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm just saying it's surprising sometimes, you know? And so, guys, that's my story. That's my story time about my love in a taxi. Till today, I'm not over that story. That's why when I'm in a taxi with someone, I don't want you to be sleeping here or touching my hands, and you know, I don't want you to walk close with me when in the taxi in, because I never know when this guy is planning to end my life because I rejected him and because the fact that I confessed, not in so many ways, that I'm a lesbian. Being a lesbian is so hard, fam. Like, it's so hard. Like, I feel like on my day video, I should just talk about how me being open about my sexuality has costed me a lot in life. A lot. Wow, like, I can't believe I almost found love in a taxi, let alone sex. I almost had sex in a taxi. Actually, I'm gonna change this description and put this as how I almost had sex in a taxi. That's it. It's not even love, it's just sex, because this nigga just wanted to bang me. Bang, bang. Like, this story is the most terrifying story of my life. And I think it taught me to never be comfortable with anyone because you never know people's intentions. So yeah, guys, that's it from me and my hilarious and yet very scary, traumatizing story. I hope you guys really enjoyed this story. I'll try to do more story times. I'm gonna do a story time about why I'm obsessed with smelling so good. Why I honestly would never go back to my high school again, and why I would never attend any high school reunions, and how bullying honestly really changed my life. Guys, with that being said, that's it from me, your girl Bold. I hope you guys really enjoyed this story. I hope you're not laughing. And remember, next time you're in a taxi, just pay attention. Don't be too open. You don't know who's sitting next to you, and you don't know what their intentions are with you. Guys, that's it from my healing journey to your healing journey. Much love. From my scars to your scars, much love. And remember, you are magical, you are beautiful, you are absolutely gorgeous, and most importantly, you can heal. And if it's possible for me, it's possible for you too. Until next time, keep it locked.